girls. Welcome to the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap for Friday, December 27th, 2013, The Kids Show. That's right, folks. The Price is Right had its second annual Kids Show today. So, let's get right to it. Here are today's pricing games that ended the week on this Kids Special. Coming or going, Punch-a-Bunch, Dice Game, Save Crackers, Pushover, and Rat Race. The first contestants were Caitlin and her father Richard. They were wearing little sailor hats. They bid $1,701 on a trip to Disneyland that is round trip for 4 people via chauffeured limousine from Los Angeles to Anaheim. For a 3-night stay in a kids suite at the Annabella Hotel with daily breakfast included, plus 4 3-day park hopper passes, modeled by the Ravishing Reynolds. Actual retail price, $2,962. They played Coming or Going for a chance to win the Ultimate Game Room. That includes an 8-foot Mizerak pool table with deluxe accessory kit included, modeled by the Marvelous Manuela Arbelaez, an Xbox 360 game package with Kinect wireless controller, built-in Wi-Fi, TV mount clip, 2 AC adapters, 2 dumbbells plus 7 games, camera modeled, I believe, a 65-inch Panasonic 3D HDTV that features infinite black pearl for remarkable contrast, and 2 pairs of glasses included, modeled by Manuela and Rachel, and a butterfly table tennis package with a rollaway table featuring a durable steel frame with rackets and balls included. I think that was camera modeled as well. Now, the coming price was $5,407, and the going price was $7,045. Richard, who makes the deciding choice for all the kids contestants, well, all the adult contestants make the final decision for the child contestants is what I'm trying to get at, chose $7,045, the going price. So, when it was time for Manuela and Rachel to reveal the actual retail price of the Ultimate Game Room, it was $5,407. Should have chose the coming price. Ah, too bad. The second contestants were Devin, who is age 10, and his mother, Michelle. They both bid $1 on a 10-piece Navi Electronics collection that was modeled by Rachel. And George Gray announced that everyone in the audience got an HD camera to bring home. Neat. Pardon me a moment. Blink-182, Stay Together for the Kids. Anyway, the actual retail price of that electronics collection from Navi was $626. Now, Devin and Michelle played Punch-a-Bunch for a chance to win up to $25,000 in cash. The $25,000 Drew Carey novelty bill was held by Manuela. Rachel modeled the 4 small prizes. First one was a 32 gig 5th generation iPod Touch. The wrong price was $175, but Michelle believed the actual retail price was higher. And Rachel revealed the price to be $299. It was higher. They won that prize and a punch. Next was a magic set. Wrong price $70. Michelle said that the actual retail price was lower. Rachel revealed the price to be $35. It was lower. Another punch and another prize won. Next, I know Neil Rocks 87 probably couldn't have believed his eyes when he saw this. A Hot Wheels play set. Now that's awesome. It was not $29. Devin positively said higher. So that's what Michelle went. And Rachel revealed the price to be $50. It was higher. Another punch and prize won. And last but not least, a deluxe 120-piece art set. It was not $45. Again, Devin, with confidence, said lower. And that's what Michelle said. And Rachel revealed the price to be $16. It was lower. So all 4 punches and prizes were won. That's just great. Now, before the giant price tag revealed Punch-A-Bunch, Drew asked Devin what was the most money he's ever won. He said $100. Well, let's see if he could win big bucks here. For the first punch, keep in mind, Devin got to punch the holes, but Michelle chose where to punch them. In the first punch, they got, I'll get this, $100. The most money Devin has ever won. They decided to throw that away. Good choice there. And now on to the second punch. When Drew took a look inside to see what it contained, it had, well, Drew mentioned that it would be a lot of money for a youngster like Devin. $5,000! Awesome! They decided to keep the $5 grand right there, and quite honestly, I don't blame them one bit. Now, did they make the right choice? Let's find out. In the third punch, Drew took a look to see what the slip contained. And it had, can you believe this? Another $5,000! Amazing! So even if they chose to throw that away, they would have gotten that amount, so nothing lost, nothing gained at that point. But for the fourth punch, what would they have gotten? Well, turned out that they would have had $250. So Devin and Michelle did indeed do the right thing by taking the $5,000, plus the $400 worth of small prizes they won. That's a total of $5,400 in cash and small prizes, and this is a consolation win. Alright. The third contestants were Mother Kristen and her 2 daughters Felicia and Vanessa. They bid $1,151 on a 23-inch HP all-in-one desktop computer with printer from BuyDitch.com. That was modeled by Manuela on the turntable. Actual retail price, $1,200. This is up by $49. They played Dice Game for a chance to win a 2014 Chevrolet Spark LS modeled by Rachel. The Dice Game table was not brought out. First number of the price of the car was 1. Now, Felicia and Vanessa took turns rolling the dice. Felicia rolled first for the second number, and it turned out to be a 2. Was 2 the second number? No, it wasn't. but they went higher. Kristen went with higher, as she makes the choices. Now, Vanessa rolled the third number, and that turned out to be a 4. Was 4 the third number? No, it wasn't. Kristen said the actual number was higher. Okay? Well, the fourth number, Felicia rolled a 2 again, like she did before. Was 2 the fourth number? No, it wasn't. Once again, they went higher. And Vanessa rolled the fifth and final number. That was a 6. Was 6 the last number? No, it wasn't, but we knew it was lower. So, we start off with the last number, and that was a 3. That was indeed lower than a 6. Now, for the second number, was that higher than a 2? Yeah, it definitely was. That was a 5. Now to the third number. Gotta be honest, this one worried me quite a lot. But let's hope for the best. Did a 5 or a 6 appear in the third number? Well, when that number lit up, was it higher than a 4? No, it was 1! Should have went lower. And the fourth number, was that higher than a 2? Yeah, that was a 5. Oh. Actual retail price, $15,153. Oh, well. Alright, here's the next one. Okay. Alright, the fourth contestants were Juliana, age 13, and her father, Jeffrey. They bid $800 on a jump sport trampoline modeled by the goofy George Gray, as he was jumping up and down in that trampoline and dunking a toy basketball on the basketball net. The actual retail price was $1,559. They played Safecrackers for a chance to win a Beachcomber hot tub that has 25 jet ports and a high-performing efficient water cleaning system. That was modeled by Manuela. Along with Carnival appliances that include a spinning cotton candy maker, an old-fashioned popcorn machine, and a frozen slushy machine maker that was modeled by Rachel. Safecrackers' prize package was worth $9,563. Rachel was in charge of opening and closing the safe. Now the numbers in the price of the Carnival appliances, along with the combination of the safe, contained a 0, a 5, and a 7. Jeffrey and Juliana were thinking between $570 or $750. They ended up going with $570. Let's see if that paid off. So, when Juliana twirled the wheel and then had the chance to pull on the handle to open the safe got some bad news, kiddies. It opened! Jeffrey and Juliana are winners! Nicely done! The fifth contestants were Jacob and his father Joe. They bid $1,650 on a pair of 16-gig water-resistant Sony smartphones with a 1-year calling plan each from Newegg.com, brought down from the ceiling. Actual retail price, $2,640. They played Pushover for a chance to win a trip for 4 to Maui, Hawaii. That is round-trip coach from Los Angeles, and it includes a 6-night stay in a 2-bedroom Garden View condominium at the Outrigger Aina Nalu, plus a traditional Hawaiian luau. And that was modeled by Manuela at door number 4. This trip had 5 digits in its price. Joe and Jacob's starting push price was $26,860. They pushed a second time, making the price $12,686. And they decided to push a third time, making the price $11,268. And that's when they decided to stop pushing. So they pushed a total of 3 times with 2 blocks going over. And when Drew revealed the actual retail price of the trip to Hawaii, the Aloha State, it turned out to be $12,686! They went one too many times on the push. Oh, I thought they had it. I gotta tell you, that result really hurt. Wow. Still pains me a little bit. Yeesh. Alright. The 6th and final contestants were Sydney and her mother, Holly. Wasn't Holly Halster. They bid $1,001 on a family of bicycles from Performance Bicycle modeled by Manuela. Actual retail price, $1,430. And they got to play Sports Guy 528's favorite pricing game, Rat Race, for a chance to win these 3 prizes. And I will tell you those 3 prizes once I get Kim Wilde back on. Ignore the advertisement, but this is more convenient to use than my recorder. Alright, here were the 3 prizes Sydney and Holly had a chance to win in Rat Race. A $1,200 gift certificate from Menchie's Frozen Yogurt for a year. We also had 2 adult price and kid price movie tickets each week for a year, courtesy of Fandango. The Frozen Yogurt for a year and the movie tickets for a year were modeled by Rachel, and a Kia Soul modeled by Manuela. Now, in their first chance of winning a rack, they had to be within $1 of the Smucker's Toppings Hot Fudge. Holly said the price was $2.60. Rachel, who was over by the Rat Race stand of the prizes, revealed its price, and it was $3.69. They missed that by $1.09. Ooh. Alright, moving on to the next one. It was the very famous Simon Electronic Memory Game. They had to be within $10 of its price. Holly said $38. Rachel revealed the price to be $27. They missed out by $11. Oh, another close but no cigar, you could say, on the choice. So it all came down to the high-quality Bushnell binoculars that take photos and capture HD video. Now, if they could be within $100 of those binoculars, they will win a rack. This was their last chance to do so. Holly said that they cost $150. Rachel revealed the price of the binoculars, and they turned out to be would you believe, $288! They missed out by $138, and no rat race was played. Oh, that's a bummer. And I know Sports Guy Part 28 was very disappointed when that happened. But they did show us what would have happened if the rat race was played. Holly said they would have chosen the green rat if they had gotten the binoculars right. So when Rachel pressed the button to let the rats go for the rat race, the green rat did get a little stuck when it came out of the starting line. But in the end, in first place was the pink rat, second place was the blue rat, and the third place rat was the green rat. We didn't know the positions for the orange or the yellow rat, seeing as the camera did not really see the action for those two rats. Now, as soon as I get Blink 182 back on, I will give you the acknowledgments. Now, here's what BJ Mason Television has to say. Look! There's a robot on the loose! It's running across the row's monitors. I tried going after it, but it's too quick. You know, you at home can get the Nabby camera at PricesRight.com. That's right. It's not just for kids. Oh, no, 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 no! This is unbelievable! Pushover and Rat Race getting 2 playings in a week? That's not right. Another show out of order, as they say. Yeah, that's probably the case. That's why Pushover and Rat Race were played again this week. So, that explains it, of course. Alright, so Safecrackers was our only pricing game one in its entirety for this season's Kids Special. We also gave away $5,000 in Punch-A-Bunch, plus the 4 small prizes. And yeah, that's it. Well, all the kid contestants are named the MVPs of The Price is Right for making the show fun today. But the big winners, they are, well, for starters, it is Jeffrey and Juliana for winning Safecrackers. Contestant recognition goes to Devin and Michelle for their Punch-A-Bunch win. And Caitlin and Richard are named the Showcase MVPs. Now, I will tell you how they earned that title as soon as I get to them. Alright. In today's showcase, the top winners were Caitlin and Richard. The runners-up were Sydney and Holly. Showcase number 1 included a Canon Ultra Lightweight Camcorder that offers 32 gigs of internal memory to record up to 12 hours of crisp high-def video. And modeled by Manuela. A trip for 4 to Orlando, Florida, that is round-trip coach from Los Angeles, for a 5-night stay in a 3-bedroom superior villa at the Reunion Resort and Club, plus lunch and 4 Wet and Wild water park passes, modeled by Manuela, as the trip to Orlando showed at door number 4 in a distance. And a 2014 Jeep Patriot Sport modeled by Rachel. Caitlin and Richard chose to bid on that showcase, and they bid $26,500. Showcase number 2 for Sydney and Holly involved a pair of Candy 49 FM5 go-karts from Power Sports Max, modeled by Rachel, and a Dodge Journey American Value Package modeled by Manuela. They paid $26,220. Now to the actual retail prices. Drew went to Caitlin and Richard first. They paid $26,500. Actual retail price, $29,285. A difference of $2,785. And now over to Sydney and Holly. They bid $26,220. And as I try to get the offspring back on, I will tell you that the actual retail price of their showcase was $23,356. They went over. So, Caitlin and Richard, the showcase MVPs, won themselves a grand total of $32,247 in prizes. Pretty good. Promotional consideration for the Price is Right pricing and recap this week has been provided by Pillsbury Holiday Funfetti Vanilla Frosting. Now for next week on the Price is Right pricing and recap, the sponsor will be brought to you by Gertrude's Best Truffles from Gertrude Bach Chocolates. Now speaking of next week, the Best of 2013 show is going to air, and I'd like you to all know to please tune to Neil Rocks 87's channel on New Year's Eve for the recap, as he'll have it up by then to commemorate his 3-year anniversary of doing the Price is Right pricing and recap. That includes him being a member of the team. And for next Thursday, the day after New Year's Day 2014, will be the grandparent special, and that will be done by Jay Van Diesel. So, there you go. Alright, everybody, I hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your holidays. And until next time, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. So long, kids!